Hey, good morning, everyone. It's about 10:30 a.m. on a Monday morning. This is the day before the election. Um, so actually, I think it's 10:50. It's approaching 11 a.m. And I had to turn the chair this way because sitting where I usually do, facing the sun, the side of the house was so bright, I was in total shadow, and I probably look like I'm in shadow here too, but let me see if I can adjust this so that the sun isn't, see what I mean? I just turned into a silhouette, so anyway, I guess this is about the best location. I have the phone clipped onto the back of a chair, so I just have to move the chair around. So, anyways, I got my shades on. I have like a red, flowery, like a Hawaiian blouse. And anyways, I'm gonna start working out my brick. See. Anyways, this is my third day in a row. I think. Actually, I think I did Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And today's Monday. So anyways, tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment and it's a day to vote. So I probably won't be doing a video tomorrow, but Debbie Lynn's still juicing, and I made this awesome soup this morning. It was like I chopped up an onion, a couple of stalks of celery, one organic carrot, peeled and chopped. Let's see, a teaspoon of minced garlic, some gamazio. It's like sesame seeds with some seaweed in it, and it's like a spice, you know. And then what else did I throw in there? Oh, my fennel seed, some oregano, some sweet basil, and then I put some onion powder, garlic powder, turmeric, black pepper, 3 tablespoons of organic sunflower oil, maybe 1 tablespoon of olive oil. It's extra virgin from Greece. And let's see here, what else did I throw in there? Okay, so I chopped up a couple of flowerets of cauliflower. Oh, the cauliflower is delicious. And then, I minced 4 radishes, and I finally, I cubed half a big sweet potato and 4 small white potatoes. Anyways, I had just about, not quite full 3-quart saucepan, but the veggies were pretty filled up. And I added maybe 1 cup of water after I simmered it for about 5 minutes, because the way I put the vegetables in, I put the onions in, the garlic, all the stuff you want, and carrots, all the stuff you want to simmer in the oil for about 5 minutes. Then you turn the fire down to low and add the cup of water, and then pile in all the other vegetables. But anyways, it takes about an hour for me to peel and chop, mince, and prep all the vegetables that go in the pot. And nothing but the best parts of the vegetables goes in my pot. I peel and chop everything. Anything that's discolored or looks ugly gets tossed in the trash. Okay. So anyways, I simmered that. I cooked that on low fire for about 30 minutes, and then everything started getting soft. And anyways, I put a couple tablespoons of coconut aminos and a couple of tablespoons of Sanji organic reduced sodium gluten-free tamari sauce, which is soy sauce. but it doesn't have anything. It just has like organic alcohol, some sea salt, and organic soy, and it's brewed. So you know, it had a great flavor. You know, I like going with the soy sauce and the aminos. That's one flavor. If I don't put that in, I'll drop in a can of tomato paste, and the tomato paste. And the way I make it, I put celery in there. The vegetables that are very alkali kind of neutralizes the acidic quality of the tomato paste. So when I'm done cooking this soup, it's a thick, chunky soup, totally vegan, natural, organic, and the flavors are unbelievable. It's so good. And I have these little dessert bowls. And I just put like a few big tablespoons up to the line on the bowl, and I'll have 2 bowls for breakfast. And then what I do is I have a storage, like glass, Pyrex glass with a lid container, or a Rubbermaid container with a lid, and I'll put probably 2/3 of what I cooked in that pot goes in that container. It goes in the refrigerator. And then in the evening, when I want some more, I'll take another portion, and if I'm lazy, I'll microwave it, but that takes away some of the taste because you're boiling the ingredients. And I only cook it so that the potatoes, everything's a little chewy, a little chunky, so there's parts of these vegetables that don't get cooked. It's like a combination of cooked and raw, okay? And anyways, it comes out delicious. And I will put my homemade soup up against anybody's, and I'm telling you, it's good. And I've been doing this for years. I got this down to a science, folks. Okay, so I'm going to start working out here. Yesterday I did my 1,200 reps. Basically I do 50 of these. Okay. Alright. Okay, and then I switch to this arm and I do 50. Okay. Or 60. Depends on how tired my arm is, but the first set is like a warm-up. You don't want to knock yourself out. Okay. And then then I hold my arm up straight like this, and then I bend this. So this is like a tricep lift, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what they call it. But anyways, I do 50 of these. Okay. And then after I do that, I switch to this arm gets tired, and I switch over here, and I do 50 or 60 of these. So I keep track each. Okay. And then I do these arm extensions here, like this, and you hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you do as many as you can. Like if you can only do 5, that's great. 10, 15, or 20. I can do up to 25, but sometimes I'll just do 10, especially toward the end of the workout when I get tired. I just do multiples of 5 or 10, okay? And then, if you do that, let's say you did 20 of those and it took you 3 or 4 seconds, that's a minute. So your other arm's getting a rest, right? So then you do the same number over here, all right? And then after you do 15, 20, or 25 of those, then I knock out 30 of these. This is like a military press, but I keep my elbow pointing forward, my arm horizontal, and then I just push straight up. Because this is a different movement than this movement, okay? You're working a different part of your muscle, okay? So then I'll do 30 of these, which probably takes about a minute or 2, and then I'll do 30 of these, okay? So that's, after I do all that, that's 1 set, and I'll do 4 sets. So it takes me about 15 to 16 minutes to do a set, and if you add up all the reps of all the exercises, it comes up to like about 340 a set, which times 4 is, well, 4 times 300 would be 1200. So what I do on the last set, I do like a cool down, where after 3 sets I've done about 1,000 reps. So then I'll just split. I don't do all the exercises the 4th set, but like I'll do 50 of this, 50 of that, 50 of that, 50 of that, whatever, or 30 or 40, and then, you know, just spread the reps out amongst the exercises, and so I come up with at least 1,200 reps. So I can basically do about 1,200 reps in an hour, and that's my workout, you know. And I rest maybe for a brief 30 seconds to a minute between sets, you know. And I'm in the sun. Now the sun here is really, I've noticed that it's down so far down in the sky now. The sun comes up and it just barely makes it to the treetops on the south side of our property, and then it continues on. And so everything's, the sun now is like an hour. We turn the clocks back an hour, so like the sun is like 1 hour ahead of what it used to be. You see what I'm saying? But I like to come out here when it warms up. It's like 65 degrees right now, and the real feel's about 67, and I feel good. The sun is on me now, and I can feel the heat, and it's good, you know. I already put some lotion on before I came out here, and so, I mean, I'm not going to get a lot of direct sunlight because it's direct, but it isn't up high. It's like about the 10 o'clock position, like during the summer, and it pretty much stays there. It doesn't go any higher. So, you know, it's good. And I check, usually the UV index is low to moderate at this time of the year. And, you know, you can get out here with suntan oil or lotion, and you get your direct sunlight and get your vitamin D for the day, and you're only out here for an hour, and you feel good. It's nice and warm, and when it does get colder, you know, I can always put a sweatshirt on. So anyways, but if I after I do a couple of sets, if I start sweating, I'll take this off, okay? But this is very loose fitting, so it's not like wearing a bikini top or something. But yesterday I was out here, I had my sports bra on, and you know, I've worn that to go swimming in the Gulf a year ago when we went to Florida. So it covers everything. So it's like, who cares, you know? But I like working out with as little up top as possible. I just got an image of Rosie in her little pasty thing there. Anyway, her postage stamp bikini top. Anyway, yep, the squirrels are starting to get active, and so I'm going to stop the video here. I don't know how long it's been going, probably 10 minutes. And I will upload this, and you all have a great day. And don't forget to go out and vote. And, you know, all I can say is vote your conscience. You know, if you don't go out and vote, okay, for somebody, you got no right to bitch. And you can evaluate and say, well, neither one of them's a good candidate. Well, you know what? I'm a very spiritual and like old-fashioned person, okay? I vote my conscience, okay? And I at least go out there and vote. You know, whether my candidate wins or loses, and if you don't think there's a candidate worthy of your vote, well, that's good too. Vote for the local people, whatever. And you don't have to vote. That's your freedom to vote or not, but I choose to. So, go out and vote for the libertarians, whatever. Vote for whoever you want. I don't really care, but I think every citizen should exercise their right to vote. And that's your privilege and right. A lot of countries have dictators and stuff, and you don't have a right to vote. You don't have a say, okay? So, love everybody. And I'll be watching the election results tomorrow, just like everybody else. So, see ya. Have a great election day. Bye.